Hi guys, I'm Nakukum and welcome back to my channel, and today we have a new event called the Keeper's Falls Island. The Keeper has found in his library the story of two monsters who were playing the game, flew into it. Inside the game, they become the heroes they always wanted to become. But they are trapped. Rescue them and keep the heroes to yourself. Alright then, so we have some images on the new island. These are how the items gonna look for the new island, and basically I'm gonna be telling you how to do this island. I'm gonna analyze some monsters. I'm not gonna take too much time to analyzing the islands because most of us probably do know how to do each individual island. And if you don't know, then I will probably post the link of Armor Gaming video because I think he can explain a bit better than me. So if you watch this video and if you still don't know how to do the island, then I will link or in comments or here somewhere down below the how to do the island to Armor Gaming video. As I said, maybe he will help you out. I am unsure because my English kind of bad, it's not the best. So if you don't understand me, then that's completely okay. And scrolling down, we have that's how the island currently looks. Some pictures down there of the island. I'll actually read. By the time I've done this video, there's actually no actual information on how much do I need to do in items to get certain monsters. But basically, I'm going to be telling you how to do this island, and maybe I will do updated, video, basically how much individual path costs to get. So basically, instruction: you will receive the items from different action monster legends, and you may win maximum rewards. So basically, you have to collect certain items. So basically, to get the monster. And when the battles actually progress to amazing cross items, basically you kind of have to beat different battles, to basically get the items. You can claim currency reward after getting all the items. So yeah, basically, as you guys can see here, for example, if you collect all the items for this legendary hamster, then you can claim and then you can move to the next one, which I don't know why this guy is a legendary in here, because actually he's currently epic. And maybe he's supposed to be legendary, but maybe he's supposed to be legendary, but he became epic. They still haven't updated that though. So basically, there are more items you can get to get monsters to unlock. And everything. And basically, how the Keeper's Island work. The players call these events are progressive islands. So basically, this is a progressive island. It means you have to complete the certain missions ordered. You must complete the mission in order. You cannot skip the mission. So basically, if I, for example, let me just give an example. If I wanted to get arrows, I can't just basically skip all the paths to arrows. I first have to get the habitat, this guy I forgot his name, and wipe hand off, and then I can try to get arrows. So basically, I can't just skip. I have to get each individual monster to unlock to go to monster, which I do want to get. Request for items for each mission. It's collected by chance. More times collect gives more chance. So not by how much amount you collect. So it's definitely different, but flipping cards events. So basically a $70 challenge. Example: 10 times collection equals to 100 gold is better than just collecting 1 million to 1. So keep collecting and spam until your pool is empty. And there's another thing. Spam until your pool is empty. So basically, as it says in here, it doesn't matter how much you collect. If you collect 100 to 1,000 or to 1 million to 1. Basically, all is about the pool. And basically, the pool is basically every 8 hours. And basically, every 8 hours you can actually. Well, basically, it's a thing that basically number of items you can collect in a certain challenge. You can fill up, but not past this point. So basically, that means actually you can basically wait for the pool to for example be I don't know 1,000, basically then collect all the items. The pool actually will have certain order, certain items actually you can collect, and basically after it's full, then you can't get any more items. So basically, I think that all items actually are taking 8 hours to spawn. Sorry. Basically, how the pool. Basically, that's how the progressive islands work. If you don't understand what I mean, then I will link Armor's gaming video somewhere down the line, so he can tell you better how to do it. But now, let's move on to the analysis. So for the first monster we're gonna get, basically going to be a rare monster called Slaying Tor, which basically, if you take in the design wise, it's actually, can I just say, he's pretty he's sick looking in his design. Social Pony made a very good job at executing design. And if you look at the stat power 2,278, 12,435 and speed, I mean, like, I think I don't have the list of each individual rares. I mean, but I think actually his stats are pretty good rounded. Because actually we had it like so many times ago. We have it in Heaven's Island, Age of Castle, and Gladiator Islands, and he was actually, I think, in other islands. Basically, we probably don't have him enough to rank him up. So I'm just gonna first off showing you not 19 and this 8 count. That is actually start at level 80, if I say it right. 85, 90, 95, and 105. Yeah, these are actually his completely stats. If you actually did actually work interesting about them. He's straight immune to blind, which, because he's a light monster there, and actually he's arguably good, but also he's an earth monster, so it would be way better if he was immune to some, because some light monster do have also stun skills. Something like 3, not too bad, but it could have been better. As for books, he's only in one book, Good Legions, so you can only utilize him once. For relics is a Essence, which I think is a sort of a ring to me, it seems, and you also have a trap relic, which I think actually in the most way actually you're probably gonna run team speed runes, to basically have your deny go first. But actually there's actually trap relic which actually decrease the enemy speed, so I guess it's kind of good. Like he does have this relic, but for this one, for Essence, I'm not sure about this one, how good this thing, but so far it's so good. His special is basically is AoE blind, which actually is arguably can you make it a good. Because actually he's a light monster, and basically if you're gonna go up against the light monster, then they're probably gonna be immune to blind, so you can make your options if he is good enough. So his skills, nothing interesting here. Lightning shield, no. You can apply 20% shield to one of your monster. That's good. He does have a single stun scale. That's okay. Jesus Christ. He also has 70 damage light base with Fortune Golden, so we can make him as an attacker. He can apply to every one of your monster 30% shield, and that's actually, I think this could actually, I think now I know why he's so good, because he can apply AoE double damage and remove all debuffs. Something like, let's just say that you and the team is blinded, dazed, and everything, because he's a light monster, and everything. I'll just say that. Then actually, if he goes last, then you can actually use the skill to remove all this blindness, but actually giving to your own monsters the damage boost as well. So far, Slater, you're a pretty good rare monster. So like, if you do want to pick him up, then actually he's the first monster to make. We are probably gonna get him for free. Next monster on this is Dagon, which was a dragon bird. He was a dragon monster, which it does have a very sick looking design, very good. So also, great job. For the power, he does have 2930, which is very high for the epic monster. Life not so much. Speed is okay. It's actually he's pretty fast. But when we're talking about the basic power, you're gonna probably think that he's an attacker. Well, you're kind of right, but the way actually you do want to neutralize this monster basically by the supporter, because I think that's how he shines. Trey immune to instant death, not very good Trey, compared that he's a light and dark monster, so basically immune to stun, possession, freeze will be way better. But it is what it is. He's a dragon book and winged book, so we can utilize him much more, and he also have 2 amulet relic. So yeah. For his special is the 60 AoE damage, which removes all good effects from enemy targets and applies Nightmare. Something like, if you're planning him using him basically as attacker, then 60 damage, yeah, is pretty good. Skills group 2, yeah, he's at 55 damage, no turn cooldown. applies damage boost to ally, and this actually is one of his supportive skills, and adds 50% stamina to ally. So basically, you can actually utilize basically with the Voltic team, and especially with Voltic team, because I just say that your Voltic attack, and he did not manage to take out the enemy monster. Basically, you can use, and then he recharges, and you can utilize Dagon to actually give him more 50 stamina back. So basically, he's gonna back up to 100, and he's gonna be able to attack the new monster again. So and plus he's gonna have a damage boost. So that's one way to utilize this monster. And he does have AoE nightmares. Alright, what else does he have? AoE 40 damage base damage, so another attacking skill. And he maybe has another supportive skill, AoE 25% heal, and remove all debuffs. So basically supportive, and this issue is probably one of the greatest skill in the whole entire game, I will say. It may give precision to all allies take no damage from dark and light attacks for 2 turns. So basically, dark gives light and dark attack. That gives immunity to light and dark attack to all of his team. So basically, that actually does make him valuable in the light and dark wars, because you can utilize this monster, and basically the light and dark monsters, they probably won't be able to knock you out, because they're probably gonna have dark based attacks and light based attack. There's very few of them that they don't have any dark attacks and light attack, dark monsters and light monsters. The one of them actually is Harusami. He actually does have most special attacks, and he does have some dark attacks, but most of them are special, and I don't know, I can't think for the light ones, but I think there's some light ones on there. So Dagon, overall, they're another very good epic to pick up. And the next monster we have on the list is basically Frostdraw, which basically is a water legendary. And design actually is, if you guys remember, this guy, he's from Draconium May, so he was the last one to get, so I feel like it's kind of generous that they actually given us the monster who was the last one to get into the event, which probably most of us probably gonna be able to get. I'm personally gonna go for him, but analysis has power 3, 2, 3, 4, not very good power for the water monsters, life 2, 8, 6, 5, 1. It's not I think I put him somewhere in there, but still. And then we move to his speed. His speed 3, 4, 7, 6, which actually was once that was no, it wasn't the fastest one, but he's a pretty fast monster. He can probably outspeed most of the good deniers, I'm talking about Kelly, Cabinfish, General Phoebes, and Frostbite. So he can outspeed them, and he can probably deny them before they're able to deny you. And but obviously for such a good CB comes out with a great, very low, very trash trade, which energize, we give him 20 more extra energy. Well, I guess they had to, to put him something, to don't be OP, to don't be overpowered, but energize really. I could try, and he's just in one book, he's in a Dragon's book, he used to be great addition down there, because he was the only one who for AoE 3 skill, but now there's Nemesis monsters that be now, and they're immune to 3, so he's kind of lost his valuable. But if you're gonna basically going on against team which are free to play, then he's still good valuable. If you're going on the team who are free to play, but you know what I mean. He's kind of lost his valuable, but he's still a very good monster, and he does have only 2 traps per Alex, so you can actually make argues are good enough. His special is AoE freeze with 50% drain stamina. Which what could you ask for more from such a fast monster? Special is basically, sorry, I'm kind of tired. So the special, I think I will give it something 9 out of 10, because it's a water-based AoE, something that kind of takes off it, but again, he's an attacker, so arguably this is the water attack. It doesn't usually have to be worrying about that. 9 out of 10 special. There's one to skill, and we have Chilling Slap. It removes 50% stamina from target. It's kind of basically good, if you're basically fighting against Voltic, then you can actually drain his stamina, and he's probably not going to be able to defeat your team. But saying Voltic is actually in the Thunder monster, and for the monster to have advantage over the water monsters, I think he will be still able to take out your Frostdraw. So I mean like, or maybe if you find yourself actually both the cabin already drained his stamina to put on below 50%, then you can actually just deny them like that. So that's an argument which can be made. But also, Cold Fusion, AoE Stamina Leak, and AoE Energy Regeneration, which follow your allies. So like basically, if you actually know Varuna, he does have AoE Stamina Leak and Energy, but this one applies to all of your allies. So basically, very good skill. I would recommend it. But now we have Arctic Trash. Trash, what's that? These more than water damage, 50% chance of freezing, 50% chance of dazing target. So this is single water attack, 27 stamina, 1 turn cooldown, and 50% chance of freeze and daze, which most likely you're not gonna be hitting this skill, you're not gonna be freezing anyone, but I would not recommend this skill because it does have better skills in skills group 3. And for the skills group 3 we have Sure Rating Bite, these more than water damage, may freeze target, simple freeze target, for instance, simple freeze, move, which most of the deniers do have, so I mean like there's not much to talk about this. IC Bolt, deals low special damage to all enemies, removes 20% stamina from all ally targets, applies stamina leak to all targets, so AoE 25% stamina drain, and applies stamina leak, so I mean like another AoE sort of denying. And his main skill, which actually makes him kind of good, is Polar Beam. Deals low water damage to all enemies, may freeze all targets, applies stamina leak to all targets. Which I'm like, this area is pretty good. Can I just say it's probably one of the best, but some decent AoEs in the game. Because first off, it freezes targets and applies stamina leak to all of them. This is basically what Varuna does. Varuna can also freeze them and apply stamina leak, but he does have to do it in 2 turns, where Force Rush can do it in 1 turn. And especially he's so fast that he's probably going to be outspeeding any other monster. So overall, Frost Trap, he's a good monster. I would personally recommend picking him up because arguably he's going to be free. And arguably, if you do everything at the right time, then I think you can get him. But I don't have information in here, so I can't tell him if he's ever put together or not. So if you can, then get him. And the next one is Burning Rope, which is like epic monster. And design-wise, okay. I guess because he was actually a little boy and he just wanted to become hero. I guess actually his design is kind of nice. But like, look at that, how he just changed over the second form and this form. Just look at this change. Yeah. So power 2900, very good power. Life 20, 30, and 1. Speed 2870. Basically these are pretty good stats. I think he's pretty good rounded stats. Train immune to possession. He's the third monster ever immune to possession. He's the third epic monster to immune to be possession. The first one was, what was it? I think it was Clover, something like this. And the second one was Cybully, or how do you want to pronounce her name? And now we have this girl, Burning Rope. Actually, she's a second to last monster, so I don't think that most of us are going to be able to get him. Which, to be honest, is kind of a shame I actually put him that far off. And being honest, I was actually kind of hoping that this guy's going to be the second mission to get, but okay. I'm hoping that they will actually release him in other events, or it's going to be easier to get. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get him. Even with the information how to get him, I don't think it's going to be available for me. But the box, he's in the underworld, and why is he in an evil legion? Wait. Let's just be that sentence. He always wanted to become a hero. He wanted to become a hero, and he's an evil legion. I mean, can someone tell me why? He wanted to become a hero, and you put him into evil legion. Jesus Christ. First of you put Tiger into evil legion, then you put Fire into evil legion, now you put Indica into evil legion. What is such a point to it right now? Jesus Christ. I need a break. I need a break from this. Calm and... Right, for the relics, it does wear sword and trap. As I said, trap actually can wear the relic, we actually decrease their speed, so overall good. Top 0, just on hand. I swear it was 100. It deals very heavy. 5 damage to all enemies may ignite targets. So second epic monster which can apply ignition. Alright, overall so far, it's going pretty good. Alright then. Rusty stab. Inner arrow. Hot arrow. Nothing interesting to talk about, so let's move into the next skill set. Quick poison. Quick potion or whatever that's it. These heavy 5 damage to one enemy, heals itself by 30%. 50 damage, switching cooldown, 70 stamina, very low stamina cost by the way. And heals him by 30%. Okay, pretty nice over there. Dark poison bolt, these very heavy. Dark damage to one enemy, applies poison to one enemy. Single enemy, 60 damage, 60 dark beat damage, notch and cooldown, 26 stamina, add poison. Alright, decent. Burning bolt deals massive 5 damage to one enemy, applies burn to one enemy, 65 damage, 23 stamina, 1 turn cooldown. Okay, so far he's actually is decent attacker, actually a decent epic attacker. Like if you look at his power, he's pretty good so far. I have so far no right to complain about him. Oh, alright. Angry stab, deals very heavy damage to one enemy, applies damage reduction to one enemy. Alright, okay. Like poison rain, deals more than damage to all enemies, applies poison to all enemies. AoE poison, burning arrows, deals more than 5 damage to all enemies, applies burn to all enemies. So far he's a good pure attacker. I don't have any way to complain about this monster. Overall, such good epic attacker. I don't have anything bad to say about this monster. Yeah. If you actually do want to get this monster, if you think you can get it, actually, and if you did actually spend some gems on this monster, then actually you wouldn't actually. He's a pretty good monster. He's pretty good. You are not gonna be disappointed with him. And now the last monster is where is it? Oh, there it is. Dungeon Master. Alright then. That design, kind of like in this design, a bit more like that. And stats 3, 2, or 1 of every power of magic monsters. 29, 25, 5. Okay, so much tanky and speed 3, 4, 7, 6. Which is actually pretty good speed, I can be honest. Still very good speed for her, because actually I think she's gonna be Denier, I saw her skills in Taringa.net and I think she's gonna be Denier. She's magic monster and weakness is nature and trait Harden, which is actually one of the best traits in the game, because actually you have 20% chance of actually not being hit by the possession, freeze, frozen, and all these status effect. And if you put this monster on defense, then actually the enemy can't rely on the AoE mobilizing skill, like for example Fostra. But Dungeon Master so far so good, and Evil Region and Underworld. Well, I guess I can see why this is happening. I guess I can see why she's in Evil Region. I can see that. But in this game, I will do all these massive magic to all enemies, activate all cooldowns for all enemies. Cool, and AoE cooldown activate. No, activate cooldowns activate, as shall I say. Cool, I don't have an monster who can actually activate all cooldowns on enemy monster without activating itself cooldowns, rather than Montezuma. Now we have this monster. Well, bear in mind there's a special. There's probably going to be 5% chance you're going to get this ultimate. So what happened here? Book carrier, first multi-Q, 50% chance of applying one enemy. Roll a nice 50% chance of applying stun and possession to one enemy. Oh, we actually might want to run this skill. You might actually, because this have no cooldown. And it's 50% actually applying stun and possession. And because actually, if you actually, the Kihaku, he does actually have the sort of similar skill, but actually, he does actually can 50% chance applying possession and freeze to all enemy monsters. She does have sort of that similar skill, but it's just single enemy. So that's why say you might want to run it or you might not. I thought I'm just gonna mention this. Well, let's move to our skills. Magic Trap. Use more special that one enemy applies random threat to one enemy. If you gamble, rarely do so. These heavy magic damage to one enemy applies total blind to an enemy. Wait, total blind. Oh, so cool, you're gonna reducing the accuracy by 100%. So we have a second monster, we can apply total blind. With the first monster was Scratch Warrior. And have this monster, alright. Friends Gathering deactivates all cooldowns and removes all negative effects from all allies. Oh, she does also have restore cooldown. So like, let's just say that. How do I explain this? How does it work? If you use this skill, just have 2 cooldown, and the next turn you use this, and then the next turn you're gonna be able to use this. It used to be like 1 cooldown, but then it's gonna be 0 cooldown, and you're gonna be able to use it again. Alright, so far. I would actually kind of compare it to actually Tamaron of her own kind, you know, if I'm being honest. Third, critical failure. These modern magic and total enemies applies total blind to all enemies. So we have an AoE total blind with monster can actually be denier. Okay. Bit late activates all cooldowns on all enemy monsters. What we have an AoE cooldowns deactivates. Oh my god, second time heavier. It's happening. World effect. Apply these modern magic damage to all enemies. Apply random set effects to random torture effects to all enemies. Oh. For the second half of that random set effect, but is gonna apply something like burning, nightmares, or bleeding. So I'm like, let's have 1 cooldown. Jesus Christ, she's a very good magic denier monster. Seriously. No, because actually you can actually do this combo. You can make it a bit late, then you can use Breaking Friend, and if you don't actually some enemy monsters will have just some 1 or 2 cooldown skills which actually can point knockout, then it's a bit late again, and then you can actually deny them for, I don't know, few turns. That's amazing. What this monster can do. Wait, what is torture yet? It says torture effect. But I kind of said that wrong. It's supposed to be not random, but torture effect. Alright. So, Dungeon Master. Good monster. If you did actually spend some money on this monster, she's a really good surprise. Yeah, good monster. So basically, so in a Keeper's Fable maze, who I will actually progressive who I will actually recommend you getting. So probably the first monster I actually recommend you getting probably gonna be Force Trap if you can get him, because he's a good denier. So good denier, good epic monster, good rare monster. And if you want to spend some extra money into the game, then Burning Rope and Dungeon Master are such good options as well. So if you want to get them, then you are free to do so. And that is gonna be it for today's video. If you like the video, then comment down below I like the video, and that's where we're gonna go from. And see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you still don't know how to do the Progressive Island, then as I said, there will be link down below to Armor Gaming video, so he can explain this bit better than I can do. And yeah, so see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.